Yo, what is going on, guys? Nick here. Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today, guys, I'm going to show you guys how to flip cars, and as you guys can see here, I have a Pontiac G6 that we're going to be working on for this video. To start things off, we had to get this car towed to our house because this was one of my friends, and he had a completely dead battery on this car, and there's a couple little things on this car that do need to be worked on, so we're going to fix that up in this video. So the car was completely dead when we bought it, and we ended up getting a new battery off of Marketplace for $35, which was a great deal, and that fixed up the mechanical issues of this car. So now we have to work on the cosmetics for it, so let's just show you guys what is wrong with it. You guys can see there's two different headlights on this car. This one is brand new, and he bought this about 3 months ago, and this one has been on the car for a long time. So we just got a new headlight in, and as well as a front bumper, because this whole front bumper is completely busted. So we're gonna end up taking this one off and putting a new one on. We did as well already paint the wheels, and we made them completely black. They were silver beforehand, but it makes it so much easier painting wheels black because you could just spray right over it. As well as we did the calipers red because it just looks good. Looking at the back of the car, it looks very sharp and nothing really too wrong with it until we walk over to the left side of the car, and it is completely busted in the rear bumper. So we ended up getting a new one. We actually got both of the bumpers today in the mail, and we ordered these off of Amazon, and they were a pretty good price. I think $300 for both of them. They are primed, but we will end up painting them and everything. So I will show you guys at the end of this video of how much we actually put out for the car. I really have no idea how they put both of the bumpers in that box. I think we have to end up actually pulling them apart because they are folded up inside the box, but I'm not entirely sure. And on top of this box, we have another box that has the headlight inside of it. So that's what's going to be going down on this video. I'm going to show you guys everything that we're going to be doing in the whole process. So let's just get right into it. This is the new front headlight right here. You just take this out of the box. It's looking pretty good.
Apparently there's two in here.
Yeah, I don't know how there's two in here. Yeah, there is two in here. Look at that. Yeah, it is folded down. That's gonna be annoying. Wait, is it? Oh yeah, it is. Oh, it's folded inwards, yeah, on the end. So I think we have to actually have these sit out in the sun, but I'm not entirely sure how long they have to sit for. But we're gonna take these apart and just see how long it takes to expand. So both of the bumpers are out right now, and they just have to end up sitting and just let them rest. So in the meantime, we're going to be doing both of the front and the rear bumpers right now. Eric's working on taking off this side of the bumper, and I just got this headlight out, so we just have to take off this side once he's done with just getting underneath the car and popping out the pop clips, I think. So yeah, underneath the car, it's actually not pop clips, it's all 7mm screws, as you guys can see, and I'm gonna show you guys right now. Like, it's actually a pain. That's what they look like. So that is the front bumper off of the car. Pretty quick process. That's about, not even, what, 20 minutes? That's pretty fast.
Pretty fast.
Yeah, maybe like 15 minutes actually. A little bit of a comparison right there. That's the old one and this is the new one. Yeah, they look really nice now. Brand new headlights on the front of the car. It's going to definitely be appealing to the customers. So we got the two front grills out, and now we're just working on getting these little pieces out, as well as the fog lights, and these were kind of a pain in the butt, so hopefully these aren't, but they seem like that they are already. We kind of found a way to expand the bumpers a little bit better, so we put them up to the edge of the driveway, and they were just kind of like stretching it like that. We even have like a little cinder block to just hold it down. All right, so we're completely done with the front bumper. We took off everything. We even took off the badge, the two front fog lights, so everything is completely gone. So now this is just junk. Rear bumper is off completely. It's a bunch of garbage. Just finished the bumper. It is the following day. Yesterday it kind of started getting really dark out, so we called it quits there. So I just took off the rear bumper. Now we're gonna see what's next for the car that we have to actually do. The interior of this car is very dirty, and I think we gotta give this a really good detail. As you guys can see here, it's just a lot of gunk, a lot of cat hair, and just different things going on in here. And even the seats, I have a little green machine. I think I'm gonna run that on these seats, so I'm gonna get going with that. But I wanted to show you guys real fast with this gauge cluster. If you guys can see, there's a lot of glass that is broken, so I think what I'm going to end up doing is just breaking all of these glass pieces off, and we're not going to put anything over it because you really can't find a piece like that. So I think we're just going to break it off to make it look cleaner instead of someone noticing the glass. clean. I still got to do that side, especially up top of the dash. It is very dirty. But I do want to let you guys know I am going to be linking every single product that is used in this video down in the description below. Just like everything here that you see, even the stuff I do use in the rest of this video. I will have a whole list set up of all the products that we use, and then I'm just going to have a link right next to them. The back of the car doesn't really need much work, so we're just going to do a little bit of detail and it should be good to go. This is the little green machine that I'm going to be using for the seats, and this actually does such a good job. I highly recommend it to everyone that actually wants to detail their cars a great way. So I'm going to do right now, as you guys can see, the seats are very dirty, and I'm going to use this right now, and I'm going to leave a link down in the description below if you guys want to check it out. Just test fitted both the rear bumper and the front bumper, so now we're going to take these to the backyard and paint them up. It is a few days later now. It did rain yesterday, and 2 days before we ran out of paint. We had no paint, so I was just like, all right, we got to wait and buy more. I didn't want to really go with just the 2 little cans that we had, and this barely has anything in it, so we're not going to use these. We got a bunch of brand new paint that we're going to be using on these front bumpers, and a lot of you guys might be asking like why I'm not paint matching it. The reason is why it's a lot cheaper. We contacted Mako and they said it's about $450 for a paint job. We're not going to do that. We're just going to go with a nice little cheap paint job with just like $20 worth of spray paint. You could buy online paint match spray paint, but I don't think it's worth it because it is a black car. It's a lot easier to match it up. But regardless, we'll just see how it ends up, and let's get working. So just finished up the paint job on both of the bumpers, and I am a little bit concerned because of how cold it is out. I think that's what's causing these little, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's about this big. I know you guys can see it on the camera just a little bit with the light, but there's like little circles on the paint. I think that's because it's not sticking properly. It is 32 degrees outside, so I'm a little bit concerned on that. Hopefully it doesn't affect it too much. I mean, at a distance, you can't see it that badly, but up close, you definitely can notice it. This bumper is a lot better than the other one, the rear bumper, so hopefully it doesn't happen and it doesn't stick after a couple layers of the paint, so we'll see what happens. So yes guys, this is the final product of the car. Everything came out great on it, and we put out about 10 hours worth of labor into putting this car into shape. So here is the list of everything that we put into the car. It was $400 for the car. The battery was $35 off of Facebook Marketplace. The bumpers and headlight, $244 for the bumpers. The headlight was $92, and we got them both off of Amazon. The spray paint was $53, but we only used about $16 worth of spray paint just because we always use spray paint, so we bought a lot more. Car eBay cleaners, which is like magic erasers and drill bits that cleaned up the seats and stuff, that was $16. And detail sprays were $34. So we're all in at $874. We sold the car for $4,000, guys. So this was such a great flip. We made a really good amount of profit, and it was such a good time doing all this because I never really work on bumpers, so doing that and painting it was a really fun time and just something a little bit different to change up the game a little bit. So yeah guys, that was it. Thank you guys all so much for watching this video. If you guys like these videos, please let me know because I will be making more of this series as long as this does good. So let me know down in the comment section below if you enjoy this. And anyways guys, I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.